Has anybody in the audience ever been hospitalized or known anybody that's been hospitalized? By a raise of hands. Can I see? Can I see? Okay. Now keep your hands up and take a look around at how many people this has actually affected. Okay. Now while you were thinking about how you have been affected and everybody else has been affected, I would like to you to think about the nurse that you had when you or your loved one was hospitalized, and think about how that nurse not only affected the patient's life but affected the family member's life. Because today I'm going to talk about why I'm a nurse, how I became a nurse, why I chose to be a nurse, and how it has changed my life along with everybody else, being that I am an ICU nurse. So I originally became a nurse. I didn't actually know I was going to become a nurse. I originally did film and photography in school for a couple years and realized that I need to make some money. So that was probably not the best career choice. So I started taking a couple other science classes, microbiology, anatomy, and I started realizing that I really, really liked it. While I'm taking these classes, I kind of thought back about how I was raised. And my mom was a nurse, but I was also raised by my godparents, and I was raised by my friends and lived with them, and realized that throughout my life a lot of people reached their hand out to me and helped me and cared for me and did things for me out of the kindness of being a human being. So these qualities was something that I wanted to possess as a person. So I chose nursing and went to nursing school, the hardest thing I've ever had to do ever. After nursing school, I went and started a job in the ICU. I work in the ICU now, and you see some pretty interesting things. Unfortunately, with my line of work, we deal with a lot of death. We deal with a lot of critical times in people's lives. Again, not just the patient's life, but the family member's life. So being a husband or being a wife and having your loved one come in, having them have lost part of their body or been in a major car accident, having to be a mother decide whether or not you should let your child live or die based on their prognosis. It's been a pretty tough thing for people, and I'm there for these people as well as for the patient. I'm there for the family member to help guide them through decision making and horrible times that nobody should ever have to deal with. Along with having to choose for this though, I do get happy parts where either my patients do come back, they do come back and tell me how amazing I was, or how they remember me and how their lives have changed, whether it's from having a brain tumor or a stroke or something I would hope for nobody to ever have to go through. We also do things as far as transplants in the ICU. I was recently able to be a part of something that was really important to me. I had a person that came in, young guy. He ended up becoming brain dead, and when he was brain dead, he had a lot of other vital organs, and me being his nurse had to find a way to keep his body alive and to keep him going so that we, at the end of the day, were able to actually save 5 more lives from one person's life. And being able to go home and say, wow, you know, I saved 5 people's lives today because I helped save one person, or because I used my critical thinking skills or was able to be there for that family, has made me the person that I am today. Now with this, I'd like to leave you guys with a quote that has helped me through my days, and hopefully it'll help you through yours. And the quote is that you'll find that as you look back upon your life, the moments in which you have lived the most are the moments in which you have done things out of love. And that concludes my speech. Thank you.